Could people really photosynthesize like plants? No, people can't photosynthesize like plants. While photosynthesis is a momentous cycle that permits plants to change over daylight into energy, people depend on an alternate component to meet their energy needs. We should dig into the subtleties. Photosynthesis is a complex biochemical cycle that happens in the chloroplasts of plant cells. It includes the retention of daylight by chlorophyll, which starts a progression of responses that convert carbon dioxide and water into glucose, a sort of sugar, and oxygen. This cycle requires explicit chemicals and organelles that are novel to plants. People, then again, need chloroplasts and the capacity to deliver chlorophyll. Our cells don't have the vital designs or biochemical apparatus to perform photosynthesis. All things considered, we get energy through the course of cell breath, which happens in the mitochondria of our cells. Cell breath is the cycle by which our cells separate glucose and different atoms to deliver adenosine triphosphate, ATP, the essential energy cache in our bodies. This interaction includes a progression of biochemical responses that happen in numerous stages: glycolysis, the Krebs cycle, otherwise called the citrus extract cycle, and the electron transport chain. In glycolysis, glucose is changed over into pyruvate, delivering a limited quantity of ATP. The pyruvate then enters the mitochondria, where it goes through additional responses in the Krebs cycle, producing more ATP in electron transporters. At long last, these electron transporters are utilized in the electron transport chain to create a lot of ATP. Thus, while photosynthesis permits plants to change over daylight into energy, people depend on devouring food sources to acquire the vital particles, for example, glucose, which can be separated through cell breath to deliver energy. Our energy needs are met by consuming a different scope of supplements, including starches, fats, and proteins. In rundown, people don't have the capacity to photosynthesize like plants. We depend on eating food and performing cell breath to get the energy important for our endurance and different physiological cycles. For what reason do cat purr? Felines, cats, are captivating animals, and quite possibly of the most fascinating conduct they show is murmuring. Murmuring is an interesting sound that felines produce, frequently connected with happiness and unwinding. Nonetheless, the specific explanation for why felines murmur has been a subject of interest and logical examination. At its center, murmuring is a type of correspondence. Felines use murmuring to pass on different messages and feelings, and it fills a few needs. Here are a portion of the motivations behind why felines murmur. Happiness and unwinding. Felines frequently murmur when they are in a condition of unwinding and satisfaction. It's their approach to communicating joy and fulfillment. Murmuring aids them unwind and may likewise act as a self-relieving instrument. Correspondence with people. Felines have discovered that murmuring can get a positive reaction from people. They might utilize murmuring for the purpose of correspondence to look for consideration, express love, or solicitation food or different requirements. Mending and self-mitigating. Murmuring has been connected to recuperating properties in felines. It is accepted that the vibrations delivered by murmuring can animate the body's regular recuperating processes, advance bone thickness, and help with the repairing of wounds. Murmuring may likewise give solace to felines in the midst of stress or agony. Holding and social connection. Mother felines frequently murmur while nursing their little cats. This makes a connection among them and gives a feeling of safety and consolation. Essentially, grown-up felines might murmur during social collaborations with different felines as an indication of cordiality and to lay out an amicable collective vibe. Correspondence inside the species. Felines likewise use murmuring for the purpose of correspondence with different felines. It can flag peace and a longing for social collaboration. Murmuring might assist with keeping up with bunch attachment and forestall clashes among felines. A scope of feelings. While murmuring is normally connected with good feelings, felines may likewise murmur in different circumstances. Felines might murmur when they are restless, unfortunate, or in torment. In these cases, murmuring should be visible as a way to self-mitigate or look for solace from their environmental elements. All in all, felines murmur because of multiple factors, including satisfaction, correspondence, recuperating, social collaboration, and communicating a scope of feelings. Murmuring is a perplexing way of behaving that has developed over the long haul and assumes a critical part in the cat-like world. While how we might interpret murmuring is as yet developing, obviously this exceptional vocalization holds a unique spot in the rich embroidery of cat correspondence and conduct.